What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Mr. T. We're pity the fool who dares stands up to us and embalm him. Yeah, I can't wait to embalm Kresh. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get the chat closed out. And yes, indeed. Now, as far as opening hand goes, let's check it out. We got the boot, secure the waist, Sphinx Rev. Do we want to keep on this one? If we hit the land drop, we're on the play. If we don't hit the land drop, we don't really have a way to kind of shuffle our hand up. Let's go ahead and mulligan. Yeah, I mean that was like right on the. Yeah, we'll go and keep it. It's better than nothing on this one. Yeah, we'll go. The other one could have been keepable, but if we just don't hit the land drop, we just don't really go anywhere. Then we have Talrand. Our only source of card draw is Sphinx Rev, which we're just really far away from. Mystic Gate. We're going to put that on top. I like that. Alright, so let's go and get the island down. We know Mystic Gate's on top, so we'll wait for Sleight of Hand until next turn. We are playing Temmet. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature token you control gets +1/+1 until end of a turn and cannot be blocked, then embalm for 5. Playing against Kresh the Bloodbraided. Whenever another creature dies, you may put put X+1 counters on it where X is that creature's power. And then I'll cover that in just a sec. Let's go and get the Mystic Gate down. Let's go for this Sleight of Hand. Look at the top two cards, put one in your hand, one on the bottom. And this is, we don't have those basics anymore, which is a bummer. Okay, so we have Actar Waste. Let's go on, that's going to be, make sure we hit the land drop. That'll be put us online for, yeah, well, I'm okay with that. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of a coughing attack right there. Okay. So, we have Actar Waste, which is our second white source. We can grab that, put that down. It'll be online for Thran Dynamo. Alright, so X is where that creature's... But yeah, that's it. We covered Kresh, covered everybody. We are good to go. It is free time. We can chat and have fun playing Commander. Bubbling Cauldron. Alright, I like that. Counterspell. Let's go ahead and get the waist down. That sounds good. Yeah, we can go get the waist down, and then we'll be online for Counterspell to kind of... you know, if they got something we want to catch, we can counter it. You know, they're only sitting at 2 mana, so it's... maybe not the best, but it is nice, a nice card to draw into. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water really quick. Okay, so we do have Counterspell. Now, as far as what we have in our hand, we do have Thran Dynamo. If we can catch something this turn, that'd be awesome with Counterspell. If not, then we'll go for Thran Dynamo. That will kind of really open our mana up, and then hopefully if we can get into spots where we just get our card draw up and running. Now, I will say this. Do we want to counter that? I'll kind of keep them from getting off on that. Get on Thran Dynamo. They're going to be able to add mana. Let's go and go for a tempo play on this one. I like this one. I'm going to go for the Counterspell. And just kind of keep them off. Make sure they kind of keep Kresh away. We can tap out for Thran Dynamo. Feel pretty good about it. And then we do have Hedron Archive. Yeah, let's get the Thran Dynamo down. And then we can get down to Temmet. We have Hedron Archive. We can get down and go for Temmet next turn, and then get down the Anointed Procession and be online for Metallurgic Summonings, which actually sounds pretty good now that we got both of them in the hand. I'll kind of cover that in just a second. So with Anointed Procession, if an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens. And then with Metallurgic Summonings, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create an X colorless construct where X is that converted mana cost. Anything else we need to go for now? We're going to go and pass the turn. So that's pretty good. I like going for the tempo play. We're ahead on mana with Thran Dynamo. Hopefully we'll be able to get down Hedron Archive next turn and go for either Metallurgic Summonings or the Anointed Procession, and then be in a good spot to kind of start turning our instant and sorcery spells into some nice little tokens. Sack it at 3 mana of any one color in your mana pool. Okay, pretty cool on that. I hadn't seen that card in a minute. It's funny. You play enough Magic to where you randomly see a card, you're like, what? Where have you been hanging out? You been hiding somewhere? How do we even sequence this? Let's go and go for Thran Dynamo. Let's go Hedron Archive. Build it and they will come. We're building the mana. We just need the spells to come. Alright, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 6 total mana. Let's go ahead and go for the... We'll go for the Metallurgic Summonings. And then next time we're going to go for the Anointed Procession. I think that sounds good. 1, 2. I'll tap for 1. Leave up 1 white mana for the waste. But yeah, we've got our nice little mana, our mana base established. We've got Thran Dynamo, Hedron Archive. Anything else? Now we're going to go and pass turn. So we're looking at Anointed Procession next turn, Temmet coming down. So all we really need is something like Sphinx Revelation to kind of draw a few more cards, and we'll be good to go. And some sort of, if we can draw the Batter Skull or something like that, something to give us an actual win condition to start swinging across. So. But yeah, as far as this Temmet deck goes, if you haven't seen my deck, this is straight blue-white control. One of the emphasis, he gives token creatures +1 and then can't be blocked until end of turn. So what we're going to use for that is we have a bunch of the living creature artifacts. So it's stuff that like Batter Skull enters the battlefield, put the germ token on there. You're going to be able to give that germ token +1/+1 and then make it unblockable, which is really nice. So really enjoyable. All right, let's see what we draw into. Fact or fiction? I will take that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 10 total mana. Yeah, we'll be online for that. So let's go and go Anointed Procession. Let's tap 3 off 3, 3 in Dynamo, and then 1 white. All right. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, which will be just enough to go for Temmet. Let me make sure we're doing that right. Yeah, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, for fact or fiction. So we get down Temmet. Beautiful. Sequence that perfectly. Get that down, and then we'll have a nice little fact or fiction, have 2 little full 4 bodies on the battlefield. Then that will be a nice little winning condition for us to start swinging in. I will take that. Then hopefully we kind of draw into, basically no matter what our fact or fiction pile will be, as long as we can just grab some instant or sorceries, we'll be in a good spot. But yeah, this shaked out really nice. Our opening hand was, I wanted to keep it, but we just, sometimes on blue-white control, you don't really get to ramp a lot, and we just didn't really have turns 2, turns 3, turn 4. We didn't have a lot in the hand that would signal to us that, hey, this will be a really good keepable hand. So last thing you're going to do is kind of, and that's how Magic always works, man. That always happens with Magic, is that you've got a beautiful hand, I just need to hit that last little land drop. And Magic says, oh, do you now? How bad do you need to do it? I'll make sure you don't hit it. Alright, so our opponent gets down the Bladed Pinions. Equipped creature has flying and first strike. They'll be able to put that on there and give it flying and first strike. Wrangle. Gain control target creature, power 4, unless until untap that creature gains haste. Okay. I forgot about Wrangle. Well, I was thinking about my Breon Stoutarm deck, and I gain control for 2 mana, but it's power 4 or less, so we're okay with that. Alright, swinging in. Let's go and go for a Fact or Fiction. So that's going to end up being 2 4/4 bodies, which I will really take that. So, they can sacrifice the Eidolon in response to that to put the counters on Kresh if we do end up blocking on Kresh. So that is something we have to watch out for. But, Tool Time Grunt. Look at that synergy. Love it. Okay, going for the Bubbling Cauldron. Sacrifice creature named Festering. You gain 4 life. Okay, interesting. And then that was Kresh. No, excuse me. They sacrificed Temmet. Okay, we should. Oh, we should have put that back into the command zone. I had to go to the graveyard. Sorry about that. I was just like, I thought they'd sacrifice Kresh for a second, and I know that doesn't make sense, but yeah, I thought they'd sacrifice Kresh. Okay, let's see how they want to sequence it out. If they go for this, I'm fine with that. Shahili's Artistry, we can make a copy of another creature, have our own little Kresh, Serum Vision. Yeah, we'll choose pile 1 all day. I'll take that. Land drops, and then Cyclonic Rift's really not that. We don't have to watch out for that bad. Yeah, so once again, if we do block on the Kresh with the Construct token, but yeah, sorry about that misplay right there. I didn't realize that we should have clicked it over to go to the command zone. Alright, they're getting in for 5. We're going to add that green mana to their mana pool. We can double block to kind of send it back to the command zone, but at this point right now, I like having 2 full 4 bodies on the battlefield. We're okay with taking some damage. But yeah, we should have sent Temmet into the graveyard. Technically, we can cast it for 4, but I always like to embalm it out for 5, so it didn't really go down that much in value, but it's how I like to play with Temmet. I like to send him to the graveyard first. We got Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. Let's go and get the Flooded Strand down. Let's go and crack the Flooded Strand. May not go for Jace just yet. I don't want our opponent to scoop. If we start bouncing Jace back, they might do that. So we might just hold off on Jason right now and just go for some nice little insane value. And whenever a creature dies, you may put X counters on Kresh. Let's go for Shahili. Yeah, let's go and go for both. It's going to be 2 6/6 bodies. Love it. Let's go and swing it for 8 first. Coming in hot. It's going to be 8 coming across, puts him down to 26. And then let's go and go for the Shahili's Artistry. Created a token that's a copy of target artifact. Let's go for the... If we copy the Pinions... No, we're going to have just a ton of creatures after this one. Let's go for Hedron Archive and let's build our own Kresh. It's going to be 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And we'll tap for 1 more island. So we're going to get 6/6 tokens. Oh, need to tap for 1 more. There we go. Alright, 2 6/6s. And then 2/6/6s, and we're going to get double tokens off this artistry. Oh my gosh, this is value. Oh, we'll choose this Kresh. Sorry, honestly, I forgot that. I forgot that she made tokens off the Anointed Procession. We're having so much fun over here. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Well, actually, I did it on purpose because we get tokens for Kresh. Let's go ahead and go for a Serum Visions. Get those nice little tokens on the battlefield. Oh, this is just, love it. Sphinx Rev. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put this on the bottom. Let's go Sphinx Rev. I mean, put that on top. Anything else? Yeah, we're gonna hold off on Jace. I don't want to get Jace down. I want to see if we can't get out from underneath this. If we want to get Jace down next turn, we can. It's only going to be 8 coming across as far as Kresh is concerned, and then yeah, we're having a lot of fun doing this right now. We've got our own little Kresh. I think, are we representing lethal? We have 18, 22, 26, and then 28 coming across. Enters battlefield, draw a card. Okay. Do we have a little bit of... this is a very interesting Kresh build. They got the full art Bolus basic cell, which looks pretty cool. But this is an interesting Kresh build. But talk about that value of Shahili's artistry coming across. Love it. Okay. So we're going to have Flying, First Strike, Commander Damage. We're still looking at... I'm not sure what else they could get for 2 on their Renegade map. Enters battlefield. Okay. Maybe we'll swing in for 8 if they want to, and then if they do swing in for 8, we should have lethal coming across. And then next turn we'll probably still go. We'll go for Jace the following turn. I just wanted to kind of cast some stuff out and not have them scoop. So if we just get down Jace, bounce Kresh back to their hand, then we'll be able to swing in for lethal. Oh, Sphinx Rev, love it. Yeah, let's go and get down Jace. So it's gonna be double blue. Look at all these Hedron archives. Wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and bounce the, we'll bounce Kresh back to the hand, and then we'll have lethal coming across with our very own Kresh. So return target creature to its owner's hand. Get out of here, Kresh. They can sacrifice in response with the Bubbling Cauldron to gain 4 life. That would definitely be an option they could go for, but it's not going to be enough because we have some nice lethal. Yeah, so we have 8 coming across, 12, 20, 26, 28. So they could have gained some life and then gone to 30. Would have left them at 2 life, but then we would have Sphinx Rev to kind of get a few more tokens on the battlefield. And then with Jace on the battlefield, it would have been hard for them to go for, or we simply could have just cast Temmet to give an extra bonus, kind of edge out that life total. But I hope you enjoyed Mr. T today. We had some nice little metallurgic summonings and Anointed Procession. That was yeah, that was a nice economy ticket to Value Town right there. Hope you enjoyed your ride. All right, everybody. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Bye.